Hi guys, Kylene here. It's Wednesday and that means Wednesday wardrobing, and tonight we're talking about how to wear the cropped wide leg jean trend. So if you haven't even gotten into wide leg pants yet, this is like a whole nother level. So you remember when we had skinny jeans, and then it went from skinny jeans to cropped skinny jeans. This is the same kind of progression, I guess. So if you are just still trying to embrace the wide leg trend, do that first before you try this one, because this one's a little bit edgier. But the same concepts apply to this trend as they did to the skinny ankle pant trend. And that is, it is absolutely critical to get your cropped wide leg at the right place on your leg, which is the same place that your ankle pant hit, an inch above your ankle bone. All right, so I've got a skirt on tonight. So here is my ankle bone. So we're talking about something hitting about right there. So it is gonna show about this much of your ankle, and that is to be expected. Seeing skin is to be expected in this trend, but I'm also going to be talking to you about how to wear it when it's cold outside and you don't want to show skin, because there's absolutely a way to do that as well. So first and foremost, you want to get the right length. If you are short, you're going to want to look for a petite, cropped, wide leg pant. So I don't have a petite cropped wide leg pant. This is a petite wide leg pant. So this is designed, a wide leg pant designed for petites. This one is meant to hit full length on a petite body. But I wanted to show you that there are such a thing as petite wide leg pants. And there is such a thing as petite cropped wide leg pants. And you are going to want to do that, or you're going to want to hem them to the right length. So with this trend, trying them on is going to be critical. This is not something that you're probably going to want to buy online. You're going to need to try it on, because where that pant hits is absolutely essential to making this trend work. So wide leg jean, cropped means it's just going to hit an inch above the ankle bone, just like that. So that is the cropped wide leg trend. Super fun, super cute, a little edgy, really fun trend to try. Our Liverpool Gia jean is designed to be a cropped wide leg. Now this jean is designed for regular women, so you know, 5, probably 7 and above. So on me, it ends up just being a full-length jean, but on most women who are a little bit taller, this is going to work as a cropped wide leg jean. So one of the things that really makes this trend work is that you have a slim thigh, and then it extends out just at the bottom of the pant, rather than going wide all the way down. That slim thigh is going to help you balance out what you're wearing on top and also on the bottom. So the Gia from Liverpool is a great wide leg. This is new for us. This black one just came in. So this is a fun little jean because it looks like it's a button and fly jean, but it's actually a pull-on jean. And this one has the shaper built in it too, which is nice. So that's an example. These ones from Charlie B are also an example. You'll probably recognize these if you shop with us on a regular basis. This is one of our favorite Charlie B styles with this cute little pocket in the front. And these are a cropped wide leg jean. So you can see that these are a little wider through the thigh, which is fine, but you are going to have to make sure that you're following my top rules that we're going to talk about in a second. When you have a little slimmer thigh like this, you can go a little bit longer with your top layer and not have it make you look boxy. So that is an example of the cropped wide leg. Here is a jean example. That's the same pant in a cropped wide leg jean. Again, hitting an inch above the ankle bone. Okay, so that's what they look like. You really wouldn't be able to distinguish them from wide leg jeans, especially if you're short. A lot of times for us petites, cropped wide legs end up being the exact length that we need for a regular wide leg, which works great. If you're taller, then you have more options with this trend. All right, so the thing that's important with this trend is you want to wear a fitted top. So bodysuits are great because they're going to fit right close to your body. With this trend, you really want to emphasize your waist. So anything that is going to fit tight to your body and emphasize your waist is going to be a great choice. So bodysuits or our little slim fitting Nikki Bicky tank tops, slim fitting t-shirts, fitted t-shirts, cropped t-shirts, anything like that is going to be a great top choice. You can also do blouses, but you're going to want to tie them in front and keep that body tight to you. So you don't want a great big square shaped blouse. You want something that is fitted to your waist and tied short to help balance out that wide leg at the bottom. So blouses are great as long as, like I said, you're going to tuck them in, they're going to be fitted, or you're going to tie them in front and make sure they're fitted. Those work as well. You can also do a half tuck with something that's drapey. So do you see how this has some weight to it? It's not stiff. It's not going to stick out from the body. It's actually going to kind of lay on the body, and then when you half tuck it, it's going to have a nice drape. Something like that will work as well with this trend. Or bubble hems. Bubble hems are another great example because they are naturally cropped, and cropped is what you want because you want to show off your waist, and you don't want to layer longer than at the top of your hip, or kind of like where your hip bone is. You don't want any longer than that. You don't want a layer that's down here unless it's fitted. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. So any kind of cropped tops or tops that are tucked in or tops that can be tied short so that you see your waist is what you're going to want to wear with this trend. And then if you want to wear layers, the same thing applies. You want to make sure that you're going to wear a little bit shorter layer that has some shape and looks tailored, because you don't want to make yourself look boxy. So you want something that's going to come in at the waist, something like this cute little sweater vest that has a nice kind of defined waist, or even a cropped sweater vest that's meant to sit high and short. That's going to be a really good layer for this trend. And then if you do want to wear a jacket like a blazer or something like that, you want to make sure that it's fitted, which means that when it's on your body, you can see a defined waist. You see how this blazer is nice and fitted at the waist? That's our Liverpool blazer. That is a great example. This little jacket from Clara Sunwoo, actually this is the modern version of what I'm wearing. So this jacket is probably 8 years old, and it's from Clara Sunwoo, and this is the new version of this jacket. Oh my gosh, I love this jacket. But do you see how this one is fitted around the waist? So you can see you have a defined shape. That kind of a jacket is going to work with these wide leg crop pants, because you want to be sure, again, that you are showing a waist so you don't end up looking boxy. Or even this one. When you add a waist, that totally makes that wide leg work. So that's really important. The other option is short jackets. And this would be too long for me to wear with this trend, but I'm also 5'3", so if you're taller, 5'9", 5'10", this little cropped kind of Chanel look jacket from Liverpool would also be a great option, because for you as a taller woman, it's gonna hit real close to that waist, and then you're gonna be able to see the thigh and then balance it out on the bottom with this cropped jacket. So all of those are gonna be great options, keeping in mind the things that I said. No longer than at the top of your hip bone. Make sure that you have a waist. If you are wearing it over the top and hiding your waist, make sure that the jacket has a waist. And then if you're just doing a top, make sure that it's body hugging and showing your waist. That's gonna really help you make this trend work. All right, shoes. So with this trend, you can wear lots of different flat shoes. So these are new, these are brogues. So a brogue is gonna be a really cute shoe to go with this trend. Again, you're gonna see about this much of your leg. That's expected. That's how it's supposed to look. So that kind of a shoe with a no-show sock is gonna be a really cute option. You can do shorter shoe boots like this. You just want to be sure that this part of the shoe fits close to your ankle. You don't want your ankle swimming around, because you want to emphasize a slim ankle with this trend. So you want to be sure that your shoe boot fits right around your ankle. Here's another great example of a good boot for the cropped wide leg. Do you see how this is meant to fit right and slim next to the ankle and tied against the leg? So this is the part of the shoe you're gonna see, which is gonna look great in those, with those cropped jeans. So it's gonna be something like, if I could get it tall enough here, something like that. That's what you're going for in that look. And then with your flats, like ballerina flats or brogues or anything like that, it's gonna be something like that. Okay, so an inch above the ankle bone, you're gonna show your feet. You do not wanna see socks. You can do ballerina flats, you can do shoe boots, you can do kitten heels, you can do the brogues, you can do loafers. Loafers are also going to be good. Just make sure that you're showing that right amount of skin, which is all about getting that pant to fit, to hit you at the right spot. All right? Hey, Betty. Hi, Brenda. So that is how you pull off the cropped wide leg trend. And by the way, a lot of these tips are absolutely transferable to just wide legs. With the wide leg bottom, you always want to balance out the wide with your top, which means you always want to have more of a defined waist, more of a fitted top, more of a jacket that shows your waist to help balance out that wider leg at the bottom. So you can basically take everything I just got done saying and apply it to the wide leg jeans. The only difference would be you wouldn't be showing that little bit of skin at the bottom. All of those same shoes are going to be great. They're just going to be, the pant is going to be at the full length instead of at that crop length. All right, you guys, have a great night.